Christians, I don't know, Kirk is his name, the guy doing the interview in this video, but Christians, please shut him up. Please shut him up. I mean, I don't think you're stupid for being Christians, but if you're a Christian that listens to this Kirk guy, you're an idiot. You are a complete idiot. This guy just, like, here's, like, the most worn out arguments, the arguments that have been beaten to death so many times, and he's like, oh, that's amazing, wow. And, you know, what? Like, the guy used the form of, you know, the watch on the beach, and, you know, like, the watch just didn't randomly get there. I mean, that's pretty much what the guy's argument was, but he just used a heart in the sand with whatever loves whoever. It's the same argument that we've heard over and over and over again. But he's always like, slam dunk, booyah, bam, done, out of here. What? You've heard this. I know you've heard this. You're retarded. Christians, please shut him up. I mean, he just makes you look like idiots, and I don't think you are, and I don't think you want that thought process going around that just because you're a Christian you're an idiot. I mean, you hopefully you can see how some atheists can say all Christians are idiots because they look at people like this Kirk guy and they're like, wow, he's a complete moron, and I have yet to see I don't know, please shut him up. If you want the atheists to change their views about Christians, please shut up him and people like that, because he's just a complete idiot. There's just nothing else to that. He's just a moron that needs to be shut up now. But okay, now the knife and the dagger. By the way, never mind, I'm not gonna say that. The knife in the back thing, you know, like I'm dying, you know, like I'm an atheist. What's the most convincing argument? Here's what he pretty much said. All science say that the universe has began to exist. He goes into it more, but I mean, I would stop him right there if I wasn't drowning on my own blood. I would say no scientist is saying that the universe has a beginning. Or at least I would ask, like, what do you mean the scientist... I mean, how do you define universe in that example? Do you say universe as we know it, or the matter that takes up the universe that turns into the universe, if that makes any sense? The matter in the universe, or the universe as we know it? Because if it's the universe as we know it, yes, I wouldn't say all, but most scientists, the vast majority of scientists, say, yes, the universe as we know it began to exist, and that would be the Big Bang. But if you say the universe, you know, just like matter that is in this universe began to exist, I think it would be very difficult to find a scientist that agrees with that because of the second law of thermodynamics. I hope it's the second law, but one of them says matter cannot be created or destroyed, it can only change shape. You know, like you throw logs on a fire, the log doesn't disappear, it changes into ash through the burning process. So matter doesn't just poof into existence, which is kind of funny because that's pretty much what you said. You know, like you say, information doesn't pop out of nowhere, where that's pretty much what you're saying. Just take information out and put in matter. That is exactly what you're saying. And information, too. I mean, that is such a weird argument for a Christian to have. Information just didn't pop out of nowhere. Well, that's exactly what you're saying. First off, in the example of God, all of a sudden just God began to exist, or has always existed, or invented time. Somehow he just was there. I mean, so that's information that just got there somehow. And, you know, the best thing you can say is, you know, well, he lives outside of time, which, go ahead and try and explain that to me. And matter, you know, that you're saying these things. I mean, it's hilarious whenever I hear Christians or just theists say, oh, well, you know, matter, you know, so where did matter come from? Did it just poof into existence? Ha, pwned, gotcha, done. Is that not what you're saying? I mean, that's not what I'm saying at all, because I believe in the second law of thermodynamics. But isn't that what you're saying? That stuff just into existence. Into existence. Do you see that tree? It just, and there it was. I like that sound. That's exactly what you're saying. So, you try and point the finger at us as being irrational, and what I do is I kind of like point it back at you, like, no, that's not what I'm saying at all. That's what you're saying. They're completely moronic, really. These people don't even know the definition of what an atheist is. I mean, he was like, oh, I was an atheist because I just didn't want to bend my knee, and I didn't want to think that there's like a God watching me, and I just didn't want to have my morals in whatever he said. I mean, you don't know what an atheist is. I'm not scared of a God judging me. I'm not scared of, what's a good way to word this? Let me think. 5 minutes later, I'm not scared of a God judging me. I'm not scared of a God saying your morals were wrong, because there is no God. Why would I be scared of that? I mean, you're saying, well, I was an atheist because I just didn't want God to, I didn't want a God to make me accountable for what I did. Well, then you don't know what an atheist is. So shut up about you saying that you're an atheist, because I guess that would mean that you were an agnostic, or maybe just a closet Christian. Just one part of your mind was still Christian. I mean, you don't know what an atheist is, so stop it. Like I said, this guy just makes Christians look stupid. And again, I just don't think that you're stupid for believing what you believe in. I just don't do it. But yeah, that's it. Oh, real quick, I just wanted to talk about this whole, I know this video is going to get removed from this guy's comments, this guy's video anyways, so not really that too interested in this video. But, one thing that I wanted to touch on real quick is this Ben Stein movie that's coming out, and I want to see it, but because, I just want to see it. I'm scared of what it might turn into, like Christians saying, like, our science is being discriminated against, when, how many times does your science have to be destroyed in the scientific arena and even the legal arena before you can stop saying that? So hopefully that's not what it's about, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But one clip or interview or something that I saw was Ben Stein saying, like, he doesn't agree with evolution, or is mad at evolution, something about evolution, because it doesn't explain the origin of life. And I would just like to explain this to people. You're right. Good job. Big applaud. Evolution doesn't explain the origin of life. It has never never made that claim that it explains the origin of life. Do you know what it explains? The origin of species. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Kind of like, that's kind of like that book you never read by, what's that guy's name? Charles Darwin? It's like that book. Wow, isn't that interesting? Because to me, that Ben Stein being mad at that is like, if I got a DVD and I put it in my truck's radio and being pissed off because it doesn't play my movie. It's like, damn it, I wanted to watch V for Vendetta, and like it's not doing anything. That makes as much sense as that. I mean, I'm mad at my radio for not playing my DVD. Why? It's not meant to do that. So you can't be mad at it for that. I mean, if I wanted a DVD player, I'd have a DVD player in my truck so I can watch it while I'm driving and die. So that's just completely ridiculous. I hope that theists don't actually take at least that part seriously. I mean, I don't want to criticize the movie considering that I haven't seen it, but I'm just criticizing that one part, that what he said, because that is ridiculous. The origin of life. Yes, it explains the origin of species, you stupid human being. By the way, I know this video is going to get removed from your video comments, but I'm going to keep it up anyways. And I just wanted to get this out because I hate this Kurt guy. He makes you look stupid. Please don't post any more videos with him in it. Please just shut him up. Hey, Kirk, here's the ball. Here's the ball, Kirk. Go get the ball. Go get the ball, Kirk. Go get the ball.